All right, running a 20 Atal'Dazar. Let me just make sure I'm recording. 20 Atal'Dazar as disc. This is my talent setup that I'm running right now. And my current gear that I'm running. Still looking for a second good trinket for disc for keys. I like Smoldering Seedling for a lot for holy, but I'm not super fond of it for disc. Just is too much of a step away out of your normal rotation. So, yeah. This is a Healing Out Loud video, so I'm going to be trying my best to do as much commentary as I can during the key, just kind of train of thought, explaining what I'm doing and why, and hopefully it's helpful for somebody. So here on Atal'Dazar, you want to take this left stairway. There's an invisible mob right there, and you can pull him, and he'll sneak down, and he'll pull all the swords and make this first boss attempt pretty interesting. So here, there's going to be a line of sight soon. Oh boy, we just pulled a bunch of those. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and pain set the tank while I'm out of range because of that bleed. And now here I want to move through as quickly as possible so that in case the pursuit is on me, I'm ready to kite. It's not. It's on Gengar, and he's going the other way. Oh, and he's just going to straight up die. Nice. Hug life. Typically, if you get pursued, what you want to do is you want to run through here and hide on the opposite side for the next thing. For the next line of sight.
Loss. 4, 3,
okay. So line of sighting here. It goes on. Oh my gosh, it's on Gengar again. Okay, he's got plenty of time now. Need to learn from his mistakes. All you can ask for. Alright, so here the boss is now going to be positioned on this pillar. In line of sight. So this boss, if it's done right, there's absolutely no healing to be done. The only healing is really like on the tank when they get this serrated teeth bleed.
Loss. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Because all of the other times, you know, if DPS are successfully running away from Ragnon, then they don't need to be healed. So there's like no damage in this fight. Yeah, and he just Night Elfed or something. Feign death. So now we got a long time to just do our thing. So this one is really just, if it's done right, it's just DPS. And then keep, you know, powered shield and atonement and stuff up on the tank.
Empowered.
Where's Gengar going to go this time? So Gengar is falling into the trap that is easy to do, and that he's on the wrong side of the boss. If you're line of sighting on this outside, as soon as the line of sight is done, you need to run through the boss quickly so that you're ready for the next time, for the next pursuit. Sorry to do that. I'm going to go ahead and pain set here.
4, 3,
nice little tip.
2,
you can
1.
You can make penance your last global.
Fixate.
Because once you get it started, it doesn't need line of sight. And I recommend giving this pursuit a healthy bit of wiggle room, because sometimes you think you're good and you go back or something like that and he'll just chomp you. So just steer clear. Just go ahead and run to the other side.
Make a worthy sacrifice for Zul.
Okay, here, more so in Fortified, but you need to watch out for people getting multi-jumped on. Can be a quick way for somebody to die, so just being reactive with your single target stuff, powered shields and whatnot. Really hard to ramp on those too. That's a good pack for a, you know, if you're doing a double pull like that, that's probably a good chance for defensive penance, just because they die so quickly it's hard for you to actually fully ramp on or with your pet window. Here, I don't like sending my Mind Blast on the totem because it dies so quickly. That's a good example of like a prio mob that you don't want to necessarily help with. As a disc, it is nice for you to be able to help with prio damage, but you are a healer, and healing is more important in the end of the day. And Gengar, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fence up the tank. This druid is having a rough day. I haven't gotten good use out of Rapture. I probably could have used that already. I'll use that on this next pull. I also could go ahead and use my Mind Bender right now, but I'm just going to save it real quick for the beginning of this pull. Unfortunately, you cannot help with this Bulwark. These guys are undead, so Fear does not work. So, sad day. Yeah, I'm going to target the guard here. We're going to go ahead and Rapture while they're killing this totem. Oh, with Rapture, I like doing 2 coats. I can stop if needed at any point, but I like doing a second layer because then you benefit from your mastery and stuff like that, and you also get a lot more cooldown reduction on your pain suppression, because again, every shield that you cast reduces the cooldown on pain suppression by, I think it's like 3 seconds. And so that's a nice use for Rapture. If you find yourself not using Rapture as much as you should, then that can be a nice incentive for you. Okay, and I'm going to use Radiance on myself because I'm centrally placed and we got ranged all over the place. Go ahead and manually apply some single targets here. And let's go ahead and use this guard as our primary target, excuse me. Because he's going to survive a long time, and I want to make sure that I'm not having to waste my Mind Blast on the target that's dying right away, like the totem or something. I shouldn't have flash healed myself. I should have done it on somebody else to benefit from the binding heals. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and Radiance. It can be difficult to Radiance successfully with all this poo being flown around, so when you have a moment to, it's a nice chance. I kind of took a tick or two to get that Radiance off, but okay, and this next pull is going to take a little bit to set up, so I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, he's not doing the stealth mobs. Okay. I'm still going to catch a little bit of drink. Oh, dear. Okay, maybe not. Paint up the tank because I'm about to get my second charge back, so I may as well get it on cooldown. Okay, and we're going to re-Radiance. And start my Mind Bender rotation on the guard. Go ahead and re-Radiance. I'm going to just take those ticks just to get the Radiance cast off. Okay, and we've hit a point where we are out of Radiance charges. Well, we just got one back, but I want to start being a little careful in moments like that. I could just send it now and be fine.
Empowered.
Okay, I'm going to step in here and just start a drink real quick. Because this fight, if it's done wrong, can be really bad. I even had this on a 24 attempt recently where it took us like 3 attempts to get the totems down. Especially when the Boomy's popping cooldowns. What are you doing, man? Popping cooldowns on the totems just makes it so difficult to spread the damage correctly. Okay, so this one needs help. I want to avoid using my execute staff until it's obvious which one needs to be nuked down at the very last second.
Power.
Gosh, man, this guy's just sending this stuff. I don't even have my execute totem. This Boomy is just throwing, man. He killed us so fast because he incarned it. And everybody's so spread out. I gotta use... Apparently we're just gonna reset now.
Flesh master. Master, take your parts. Make me stronger.
Empowered.
I tear you apart.
And the rogue pops adrenaline.
Empowered.
So I guess we're just gonna send it. Now the Boomy's gonna be behind because the other two popped their cooldowns.
Empowered.
Okay, we're all good so far. Oh, that one just instantly died. Okay, nice.
You die with me.
Alright, so
Empowered.
I'm just gonna kind of work my way on the inside, work to fill up the middle with poo as much as possible. I don't want to get too far ahead because I've had ranged DPS that like cut a path, completely blocking the tank's route. Like that's really dumb, really annoying. I could have PI'd the Boomy, but I didn't really want to, so I'm saving it for the Hunter.
Empowered.
That's close enough. We'll go ahead and pop it on the Hunter now. Okay, and here I'm just gonna go ahead and pop uppies because it's a decent moment. Oh, never mind, I used pet. No uppies. I might start just cutting uppies out completely. Just focus more on Mindbender output. I don't know, there's some moments where it's nice to have.
Master, gonna build me again.
Boltal, in pieces again.
But if the goal is to use it when
I
you know, you don't have Bender available or something like that,
You
it's
die.
difficult to find
There
moments
will
like
be
that.
no coming
But
back.
like I said, with the, you know, the pocket raptors and stuff like that, there's some moments where defensive uppies and stuff is pretty nice. I believe you can fly over the spiders on the last boss, but boy, that's scary. Because then the problem is landing. Not a good idea. Okay, here, the only thing that's really worth attacking is the Sky Screamer. Everything else just gets bursted down so quickly. Oh boy, spicy pull. Okay, so this is a good example for an uppies usage. Because I have nothing, really. I was a little late there.
Targeted.
Empowered.
Yeah, I could have responded faster and saved
Empowered.
Button's life there. That's my bad.
Empowered.
Could have just thrown on a Radiance and then gone, or even used the defensive uppies or something like that. It's all good.
Empowered.
Probably a good moment for a barrier here. Missed my chance to PI apparently. So I'll just wait for his next cooldown. I don't want to be desynced the whole rest of the dungeon. And then Outlaw doesn't really benefit from it, and I don't want to reward the Boomy for bad behavior. So I'll just sit on it. Sync back up in a bit.
Empowered.
Good moment to drink coffee. I don't think the druid realized that the paladin is... Oh, he released. Released. Oh. Sheesh, man. Oh, this is a 21. I don't know what it is with Atal'Dazar, but this is the second time that I've run an Atal'Dazar. And surprise, it's higher than we thought it was. I am pretty sure in guild that they said that this was a 20. This is Cat Jam is on our healer team. He's tanking to help out and stuff like that. And then 3 Buttons is one of our raiders who's, I believe, considering swapping from DK. Gearing up a new character, so he's fairly under-geared, but he's doing quite well for himself. And I am not in comms with them. By the way. Go ahead and... I just went Mindbender for the damage, but... Radiance after the fact, that's not ideal, but... Not the end of the world. Okay, let's... I forgot to put my Augment Rune back on, so there's that. So here, I like to stand by a puddle. Since I can.
My claws will find your heart.
Okay, and I'm saving Mindbender here. Spell this as quickly as possible. Yo, oh, my stupid piece of crap, man. That guy very obviously was...
Atal'Dazar's power flows through me.
Like, you have all this time to figure out which one you're going to take. I haven't moved. It's mine. Nope. Okay, fine. Take that one.
Empower.
Okay, this is a defensive uppies angle because I didn't have time to set up. We're just not coordinated with these bloods.
My claws will find your heart. Corruption be purified.
Even on a 21, that trucks. I'm gonna be ready for those. That wasn't a good example of that either. It's pretty scuffed. I was not prepped for each of those, so it's fortunate that we were able to survive. I could have played that a lot better. Yeah, those transfusions are the only big moments where you really have to pay attention. The rest of it's just, you know, the DPS needs to kill the ads. You need to dispel. That's a good... Oh my gosh. That's a good example of a fight where Disc is strong on. Just that mass burst, you know, group AoE damage on a timer.
Impressive.
Alright, now Cat should know how to do this. He's a very good key player and stuff like that. So he should know how this ideally should be tanked. The way that this should be run is the tank just kind of goes in a circle. What's toxic? Oh my gosh. The tank just kind of goes in a circle. All the DPS stay in close, and then run out to bait the soul things. Soul rends. That way all the spiders stay pretty stacked, and he just keeps moving them in a circle. But we'll see what our druid friend does here.
Empower.
Interrupt.
Empower.
Let your soul be shattered.
It's a good idea to have a pet window and stuff like that, and burst window all already set up before those soul rends and stuff. And then here it's just a lot of single target healing and trying to deal as much damage and do good positioning and stuff. So these racking pains are no joke. You can't kick him anymore. Sorry, I'm gonna pain set myself. Oh boy.
Let
Group
your
stack.
soul be
And barrier this. Oh.
Interrupt.
Okay, he should be fine. Yeah, lots of single target healing actually needed in these intermissions between each soul rend. So just looking to do the rest with atonement healing and then do whatever single target healing is needed for the wrecking pain. And also prep that with a powered shield for a little bit extra survivability. So run these over here, and he needs something. I could have prepped that with a radiance, but I did not. So
Interrupt.
not a radiance, sorry, a rapture. I'm in trouble here. I'm gonna health pot. Once I can actually plant, then I'm gonna recover this with the mindbender window. There we go.
Empower.
Interrupt.
Some Gengar. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and rapture here.
I will tear your soul apart.
That helped a lot. Get offline from the ads so don't get hit by their
Interrupt.
spiders as they die. I've gotten kind of scuffed here now. We're trapped. He needs to make a big move or something.
Interrupt.
Go ahead and paints up myself. Okay, we're gonna stack back up.
You have
Oh dear.
made a fine sacrifice. I will tear your soul apart.
Okay, and we're gonna do a defensive uppies here. And I was able to get the shield off in time, so you have a big shield on yourself. And I'm gonna cancel that with an angelic feather to get back on the ground. I realized I haven't really used my stupid mirror trinket like this whole dungeon.
Blood is mine.
Oh, this is going well. Okay, group stack. Let's go ahead and get out of the corner.
Let your soul be
Ah.
Interrupt.
Just gotta paints up that. I don't have anything. I have line of sight on him. Ah, we're trapped.
Empower.
This is just a
Interrupt.
mess. I gotta get out of here. Nowhere to stand,
Let
dude.
your soul be shattered.
Interrupt.
Oh, very fun finish. I'm dead, man. I got nothing for myself. Easy, not even close. Oh, what a run. Alright, well, thanks for watching. That was interesting. See ya.